One of the approaches that we use for supporting the youth to be able to support their communities to sort out conflicts in an nonviolent method is to equip them with necessary tools that support the work that they do. And one of the programs that we take them through is Alternative to Violence program, which is AVP. And in AVP, we aim at personal transformation, where an individual is initially transformed to be an ambassador of peace, being able to support other people using the skills that are acquired within the AVP program, like conflict resolution without violence, being able to promote community trusts within their communities, being able to support those who are in need with ways of becoming peace ambassadors, and also being able to support other youth to promote peaceful coexistence within their communities.
These are tools that have been tested and found to be working. The second tool is called HEROC, Healing and Rebuilding of Our Communities, which is another effective tool that helps people deal and respond to trauma, understand trauma and how to deal with trauma in communities. Of course, the third tool is called Turning the Tide, which is an active social movement that helps people to deal with the community issues in a very nonviolent way by mobilizing masses and drawing them, drawing their attention to sign petitions and to hold their leaders accountable in the way they resolve issues that are affecting the communities. We also had a very important model called the Public Achievement Model, which empowered young people to take upon themselves to look into the issues that are affecting them and start addressing that. This particular tool was meant to empower people, empowering them to get to know that they have the power within themselves in the way they deal with issues that affect them and their communities. And how we did it, we identified a group of young people in 8 sub-villages of Alanle where we worked in. And after identifying them, we trained them on the Public Achievement Model. And after training them, it was now their role and responsibility to go back into their sub-villages where they come from and try to identify issues. And I want to attest today that this was such a greater success, because at the end of the project we have seen many initiatives that have been documented to be successful and driven by young people. For example, the issue of garbage was a very bigger problem in the village, in all the 8 sub-villages in Alanle where we worked in. But as a result of the initiatives that were started and driven by young people, we have actually seen dustbins placed in different locations within the 8 sub-villages. And we've seen the community supporting these particular initiatives, identifying these particular dustbins and collect the garbage. And the garbage now is being collected in a very structured way as compared to the way it was before. The second successful initiative as a result of the Public Achievement Model was actually the introduction of the suggestion box. And this suggestion box was initiated and introduced as a result of people wanting to share their feedback anonymously without their names being put outside there. And we've seen so many, a lot of information that has been addressed, or issues that have been addressed as a result of the suggestion box. The community will write some specific issues that are affecting them, and somebody comes and places them into the suggestion box. And the committee that is involved, the security community, which is having the village elders, the community elders, come together and look at these particular issues that have been put inside the suggestion box. And when they pick these particular issues, they call for small meetings to discuss about these particular issues, and they are taken to a different level. And these are, greater initiatives that are not driven by, like influential people, but rather the community themselves, okay, led by the young people who are doing this.